Hold up. Why the fuck is this shit? The recording just stopping. Oh wait, I might know why. Maybe I don't know.
Are we online?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out why the recording is just stopping.
It's okay.
Let me just reopen Audacity.
Do your thing, bro. We'll do our thing and then we'll get
Yeah.
started. Mm-hmm.
All right, we're good.
Cool. One more? Yeah. Get started?
One picture, please.
Get the little photo up, boomerang up.
Oh, boomerang? Nope. 1, 2, 3.
I look all tall.
You are tall. What are you, like 7 foot?
I'm 6'4".
Oh, okay.
Yo.
It's like, never mind.
We're live, right, Kenny?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Young. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Adjacent Unfiltered. I'm your host, Adjacent MF. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow the K to LA. That's where we're at.
I'm DaBunni.
There we go.
Sorry.
No,
not
I
to
was about to
interrupt
say
you.
I'm here with a very special guest, and she wants to jump the gun. There we go.
There we go. DaBunni. All right. That's DaBunni on Instagram. I am the baddest bitch coming out the West. Okay, I'm a rapper, born and raised in North Long Beach. So go ahead and give me a follow. This is my EPC side.
So you're coming out as like a rapper. So what got you into writing? When did you start?
Okay, so what got me into writing? My mom is actually a very big writer herself. She's always been into poetry. So as a child, she would take me to spoken word, and of course, like she put me into writing camp at Cal State Long Beach. So I've always kind of had like an innate love for writing, but it turned into rapping when I like, started going to Long Beach Poly for high school, and started just rapping with my homegirls in front of the 100 building. So it just progressed.
How old were you when you went to writing camp? What was that like? What kind of stuff did they have to do?
Okay, so I was actually in 3rd grade when I went into writing camp. My mom was very proactive on that. She was like, you would just write little short stories, like, how are you feeling today? Can you describe this person in so many words? So it just really taught us to look into ourselves, into what other people are saying to you at the moment. It was really cool stuff.
And then you said you would rap with your friends in front of Building 100.
Building, yes, the 100 building at Long Beach Poly. Yes, it's famous.
Is that a high school?
Yes, Long Beach Poly is a high school. Y'all know about it. Snoop Dogg went there. Travis Barker, Cameron Diaz. Some really cool legends came out of Long Beach Poly. I just happen to be the next one.
So what did that influence? How did that influence you? You said you were in front of the 100 building.
Yes.
Who was with you? Are those people still around you? Or
You know what? Yes, a few of those people are still around me because it's high school. You don't really stay friends with everyone you're around. But yes, a few of those people are still around. Some of them are actually doing music right now, pretty big on the scene. Like one person, for instance, I grew up with her. She goes by Tempest. She actually just signed a deal with Sony. She's doing her thing right now. So it was quite a few of us. But yes, the 100 building, Long Beach Poly. It was. Can I describe like how it was at Long Beach Poly real quick?
yeah, of course.
Okay, for sure. So the 100 building is basically where all of like the black people hung out. Not to do it like that, but that's what it was. Like a very diverse high school, but at the same time, when it came to like nutrition, lunchtime, it was kind of segregated. Like people went to like their own quote unquote. Still go with everybody for the most part, but always kind of gravitated to like your demographic, people that you look like.
Yeah, no, I guess that was pretty interesting. So is that like typical of how Long Beach is? Can you describe how Long Beach is? Like, describe it to people who probably never been.
Yeah, so actually, it is kind of like parallel with how Long Beach is. There's definitely unity and a whole bunch of diversity, but certain sections do have like a certain demographic of people, which isn't necessarily wrong, but other cultures within like Long Beach shared. Like being from Long Beach in general is a culture in itself. So it's really dope.
So let's talk a little bit more about the culture of Long Beach. What is it like where you grew up? You said it's in North Long Beach.
Yes, born and raised in North Long Beach, right down the street from Jordan and Houghton Park. The culture of North Long Beach specifically was very more so like skater, okay? Like very skater boys, skinny jeans, all of that. But like Vince Staples said, he's from North Long Beach. Y'all, but like he said, North Long Beach, where niggas with skinny jeans carry strong heat. And that's really real. Cause like just because you see somebody rolling on a skateboard and they seem like a hipster type doesn't mean that they're not with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how North Long Beach is. Very low key, but don't test us.
What kind of people? You said skaters. Are they? You know any notable skaters that have come out of there?
Out of North Long Beach specifically, no.
Okay.
But out of Long Beach, period, TK. I don't know if y'all heard about him, like Terry Kennedy, but yes, he was a skater.
That's dope.
He went to Milliken specifically. Milliken. We forgive him for that. But yeah, he went to Milliken specifically, but he was doing his thing in the skating world for a while.
I wanna. So one thing, I'm gonna just be straight up. When I think of Long Beach, I think you actually said when we were on the phone, you said there's only Crips in Long Beach.
There's only Crips in Long Beach. There are no Bloods. Literally the city of no Bloods whatsoever.
How is that? Did you experience any type of, anything, in that world on that side?
Anything Crip related?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Like I went to high school with a whole bunch of Crips. Some of my family members, they still Crippin' till this day. A lot of my uncles and cousins and whatnot. I dated a few Crips. It's very like deeply embedded within Long Beach culture. Very much a blue city. Very much.
Yeah. And what's your opinion on, I feel like it's not really a gang. It's more of like a community of people now.
Yeah, no.
Because it's generations now. Like it's families that are kind of involved in it, and it's more of like a community of people. Well, what do you say to people that think that it's like a negative thing, or do you think there is anything negative about it still?
Honestly, at this point, I don't really think there's anything negative about it because, like you just said, there's generations worth. And like I said earlier, even though Long Beach is segregated as far as areas, people still like have love for each other and still kick it with each other, regardless of race, color, demographic. You know what I'm saying? So Long Beach at this point, there's a lot of different sublets of the Crip community, but they still very much all get along and have love. So the thing going on in Long Beach right now, very much blue, not so much active against the other sublets that are within it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, for people that have this connotation of, oh, Crip, like, dang, that's bad. I think you need to do a little bit more research on, like, do a little bit more research on how Crips started. It's definitely, it derives from the Black Panther Party, but, we're not going to go all the way into that, but I would tell them to do their research.
The founder, I forget his name. He had hands. He was known for having hands.
Of the Black Panther Party, or like,
No,
what are you talking
the
about?
Crips.
Like the Crips, like up in Oakland?
No, I think yeah. But I remember I watched a documentary about it, and he was like, I think he said, yeah, part of the Black Panther is some type of derivative, but he was preaching like physical fitness and like defending yourself against the world, and kind of like banding brothers together in solidarity. But then it started like going south, and people started going to prison and all types of different things. Started kind of mixing it up.
Yeah.
And so, like how you mentioned all the different sublets, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to realize like how really deep that is. That was a while back.
It was very long time ago, and what he was preaching was very necessary. Like protect yourself, but also just stand for your people, be a warrior for your people. So when it started going south, we have to remember, yes, things do happen, but also infiltrations happen as well. But now it's just important for people to realize that unity is it's very important and it's very vital for all communities. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. know that's like a very interesting thing to talk about. I don't know if you were expecting that,
No.
but like I appreciate the insight. Like because I'm from the San Fernando Valley, as you know, so it's like this is kind of like giving me a little bit of a taste of what Long Beach is and the culture behind it. So it's like definitely appreciate that. So in terms of like Long Beach music, is that influenced you at all?
Long Beach music, it does influence me because of just how raw. I hate to say it, like ignorant in a fun way, but also barred up. Those three things: raw, ignorant, barred up, and also again repping the city super hard. I feel like that's one thing that artists in the '90s and current day artists in Long Beach have in common: repping Long Beach like till the day they die. You know what I'm saying? So of course they rap about a lot of blue, hence why my EP is called Seaside. You mentioned Seaside, like literally Seaside, Trip Appreciation, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's Long Beach. So can I say about some Long Beach artists that I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
about? Alright, so some big Long Beach artists right now, big within our city at least, is like DW Flame, Stupid Young, He Nice, Dog Pound, she's pretty hard. Like there's quite a few out there. Freaking Donnie Waters, like he's crazy. He's from North Long Beach. He's crazy. You gotta check
We're
out
all
his videos.
rappers.
All rappers. All rappers, all barred up, all just music that you can really either chill to or turn up to. Like there's anything.
You want to repeat that one more time? The list?
Oh, the
Sorry.
list? Oh, I was like, repeat.
Yeah.
What?
Just so,
Like, chill
just so
to
the
it.
listeners can
Yeah.
hear it one more time. You said.
He Nice,
Mm-hmm.
Stupid Young, DW Flame, Donnie Waters. He's a newer one that I actually met. He's super dope. Of course, everybody knows about Vince Staples. Everybody knows about OT Genesis. Some people know about like Savvy Third. Like the list goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? It's real strong in my city right now.
And you're striving to be a part of the group.
Not necessarily be a part of the group because I feel like I stand in my own lane because I am a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I have something different to offer, but I do hope to stand with them and like bring in pride like to Long Beach for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant. Like you want to be a part. Yeah, the pride of Long Beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Long Beach legend.
I feel the same way about myself. In the San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
Because nobody's working as hard as us. I feel like.
Oh no. I see you grinding on the gram.
Yeah, nobody's working as hard as us. Bro, like, and I know you guys are. Shout out to you.
Shout out to my manager at AT Youngin. He's the hardest working man I know. Ever since the day I met him, it's an everyday grind. He does his thing. He's grinding together. You have a pretty good team, right? Like,
Yeah, I got a great team. Honestly, I've been blessed to have great people around me. Kenny behind the computer and the camera. I got Shawty, the engineer in the studio. I got Pascal doing what Pascal does. Yeah, coming for breeze. So but yeah, no, you gotta shout out to the team. So let's talk more about your music. So what influences do you have? Is it artistry? Is it like you mentioned your mom, taking you to writing? Like now, what does that look like now? What does that manifest in? What is your influence? How does that come together?
what is my influence? So I'm gonna start out with like some rappers that actually have influenced me. A big one is Cash Doll. I love Cash Doll so much. Like she has swagger, she has bars, and she influenced me in the way of as a female rapper, you don't just have to rap about like sucking dick, handing out pussy money. Like that's not all that there is. There's so many more things that you can rap about. Just like there's so many more things that men can rap about. So she definitely influenced me in that way.
So what is the subject matter of the music you make?
The subject matter, I would say it's a little bit of everything, but more so like street code, being a person of your word, having good character. There's also, some turn up in there, a little bit more fun, like okay, like doing, for lack of a better phrase, like just doing fun shit with your homegirls, things like that. But mostly, like what's so important in my music is that it's not just for girls. It's not just for women. Like men can listen to my music and enjoy it too, because I'm talking about predominantly street life in Long Beach. Like they know what it is. They know what it's about. So I got a little bit of
So as an artist, what you said, you're a woman, that's different. But what else do you think that you bring to the table?
I definitely bring authenticity.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I can definitely feel that.
Authenticity. That is a big thing. Authenticity means like I am who I am. I actually live what I rap about, but also I write all of my own, all of my own. Like nothing is a handout. So I think that's something that's a big misconception about women in the industry. You don't write your own music. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me different, how authentic I am. What also makes me different is kind of what I touched on before, how both women and men could comfortably listen to my music. My music is repeatable. Literally, if you listen to the EP once, you're gonna listen to it four more times after that, probably every day after that, because it's that great of an EP. Like I make some hard ass music.
I hear that. No, I mean, I heard it. I see you perform. I definitely think what you're saying is fact. I can speak for that as like a truth. Like, I don't like making comparisons, but I'll do it just for the sake of fuck it. You know? When I saw you perform at the RIA, obviously I'm comparing all the different acts, but like you said, all the female acts, that you gotta compare them against each other too. And I noticed, number one, your demeanor, and number two, your outfits, and then your stage presence as well. It was very much, it was like you said, it was authentic. The other girls, this is why I make the comparison, I feel like they had to compensate by like basically wearing like a thong bikini with like a little see-through dress on top. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I didn't even see what you seen. Honestly,
Yeah, there was two girls dressed similarly,
okay.
and then you were dressed for the sake of conversation modestly, right? Yeah, I think that was cool. That made you stand out in my mind.
No, I appreciate that. I mean, honestly, the way I feel about it is that women can truly do whatever they want to do.
That's true.
If they want to sell like sex appeal along with their bars, they have the room to do that. Because honestly, I'm doing that as well. Like you see, I'm a beautiful girl. I'm a fine ass woman. But as far as them like dressing like that, I feel like you have to turn the attention back on men. You know what I'm saying? Because men have treated women like objects for so long that maybe they feel like they have to do that. Because I know like one of the girls who performed, and she's a pretty good rapper in my opinion. She got some bars, but maybe she felt like, okay, well this is what will draw in the attention of men. Not saying that she did, but
No, yeah, I hear exactly what
you
you're
know,
saying.
y'all gotta look at yourselves.
And that's the point I think I'm trying to make. Your style, and I guess the person you are, makes you stand out. When you have two women dressed the same, and you're next to them, obviously you're gonna stand out because they're the same.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you bring to the table. It's a very nice eloquence. I
Oh.
would call it.
Alright,
It's nice, yes.
thank you.
It's not.
It's just my style. It's my stilo. It's how I get down. Like I said, I already know I'm a fine ass, like beautiful woman, but I want you guys more so to pay attention to my bomb ass performance, which you see, my bars, my stage presence, like my larger than life presence. I want you to feel all of that before you like, damn, she got some thighs on her. Damn, she's small, but she thick as hell. Like I want you to, I want you to get the bars first, and then you're like, oh, okay.
And then when you, I guess you, I don't want to say diss the DJ tried to diss you. I don't take orders or some shit like that.
You talking, okay, so just to be clear, you're not talking about the real performance.
No,
DJ Maji did his thing. Yeah, this is another performance where the DJ felt comfortable enough to say, yeah, like, do your set again. And maybe he felt like he could do that because I'm a woman. But I definitely, like you seen it, I definitely put him in check, like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Like,
you say I don't take your orders or some shit.
I don't take your orders. You're not about to tell me what to do. Point blank, period. Like, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that. Matter of fact, I was gonna say doesn't mean that you don't respect me, but it actually means you respect
you guys haven't seen her, you guys have to see her live because it's honestly a really dope experience. It's like you get to see a star before they're actually a superstar. So it's like that's definitely how I feel when I watch you. So it's like you definitely have what it takes to like make it. And I wish you. So let's say you do break the ceiling, right? And what do you think you would be able to change? What do you feel like you hope to change when you do get there?
First of all, I hope to change the idea that women do not write their own music. Like, I'm really gunning for that. Like, I'm about to change that. Women can write our own music. We can write our own music. It could be hard as fuck. Men and women alike can love it. Like, I definitely want to go ahead and debunk that theory off top. But what I hope to change, like, on a personal front, I really, I really want to give back to my city. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a major like gentrification. We're just going through it right now. So I want to be able to invest in low income housing to really help people out. Maybe even petition or do whatever I have to do to make rent control a thing. Like because Long Beach is Long Beach due to the locals that are in it. You know what I'm saying? Not implants coming in and like Starbucks. Like I mean Starbucks is cool, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just like all of these big brand businesses that are taking out the small mom and pop shops and really just changing the vibe and the culture that is Long Beach.
That's true. I mean, I've witnessed it. Like you can definitely see a little bit of a mix of like old and new stuff that survived. Like able to survive.
Yeah, yeah. I want to keep the authenticity there. Like again, authenticity is a major thing within my career. So of course it's a major thing in my personal life too.
You know what I heard when I was in Long Beach one time? They said if you don't like the weather in Long Beach, wait
Wait 10 minutes. What did they mean by that? 'Cause
10 minutes. That
it's
means
always
the weather.
switching up.
No, because the weather's always good.
I mean, I was about to say it's always switching up. Like, why did they tell you to wait 10 minutes?
They said if you don't like it, just wait 10 minutes because it'll change or I don't know.
It'll change or it'll change you. Like you said, you gonna like it.
No, yeah, I
Because
love it
it's
out there.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's literally perfect. Like I've been frequenting the streets of LA a little bit, and it is hot as a mug out there. It's not the same. Like yeah, there's some palm trees, but where's the breeze at? Like Long Beach, you have trees, you have a nice ocean breeze. Like it's real lovely. So no diss to LA, 'cause I love it, but Long Beach is very special in that weather.
Yeah, this is the valley, so this shit is hot.
This shit is hot. How
Yeah.
you got a button up on and shit? How you?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm used to it. I was born here,
I
but
feel
it's
that.
like nah. I feel that. The weather in Long Beach, if you have not experienced it, you got to.
You gotta come down and experience it. Come down,
Yeah.
see a DaBunni show. Actually, can I go ahead and plug my show right now?
Yeah.
I actually have my Seaside release party this Friday, August 13th, from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Again, go check out my page at DABUNNI. I got all the information on there. Come down to Long Beach, feel some of that good weather, feel some good vibes, good energy. It's a $5 ticket, free drink. It's a vibe. Y'all gonna love it.
Yeah. I know I've been there, and I'm definitely gonna go back. It's just, I mean, the food is good out there.
You said the food good. What did you have?
I mean, I've been to a couple places downtown,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, everywhere I've been, I haven't been.
Yeah, you gotta
We
you
went
gotta
to
come down.
what's it called? The breakfast joint or something.
The breakfast joint, is it like red lettering? I don't know if you remember
It's
it.
kind of like
Downtown Long Beach, fire, one of them fire ass places. Like one thing about Long Beach, you have like all nice eateries, but also like different cultures of food. So
yeah.
in North Long Beach, where I'm from, there's this one spot that I go to faithfully. I cannot pronounce the name of the spot for the life of me because it's El Salvadorian, but the pupusas are fire. It is so fire, so plain. So that's another thing. Like you're gonna get different types of food, different types of people, but just an all good vibe.
What other parts of Long Beach is there? There's downtown. There's North Long Beach.
North Long Beach, the west side, and then the east side. So the east side is actually where I went to high school. And really put me on game about like how much of a Crip city Long Beach was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, I'm not saying that's where it originated in Long Beach on the east side, but that's definitely where it's more so known, in my opinion, just based off of like the Rolling 20s, for instance. But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, the east side, went to high school, Long Beach Poly over there. It's real lit. I love it.
And did you choose to go to that school? Like, it's like that's where I want to go.
You know
How
what?
did you end up there?
How did I end up there? So it was a choice, but it wasn't at the same time because I did want to go there. You know, I went to another school, K through 8. I was tired of being around the same people that I was. You know, tired of growing up with the same kids. They were all going to Milliken. I was like, dang, like I want something different. I'm going to go to Poly, but also it kind of wasn't a choice because all of my uncles and aunts went, my cousins went, my sisters went. Like it was definitely a family thing to go to Poly. You know?
So you're like a legacy.
You know what? I'm a legacy, yeah, like legacy of some sort.
If you have kids, would you send them
So they have no choice. Like it's gonna be a thing forever. We jackrabbits forever.
That's what their mascot is?
Yes, jackrabbit. You'll hear it in my song. Spin and go. Yeah, you know I'm a jackrabbit. Wearing hair because I attract hella cabbage. I was about to finish it for you, but you know y'all gotta listen to the EP for all that. You was about to get barred up.
I mean, I ran through all of my questions. You have like any final remarks or anything that you just want to tell the people out there who are listening?
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, word.
What is your like? Okay, so you said you've been to Long Beach, right? Before you went to Long Beach, what did you hear about it?
That it was far.
That it was far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so San Fernando, you far too? Sound far?
It was like, yeah, nah, you don't want to go to Long Beach, it's too far. And I was like, okay. Then obviously you hear about the first one.
Yep. Yep.
What is that? The convention center and the aquarium.
Okay.
That's what I knew Long Beach about.
Okay.
I didn't really know much about the culture until I actually diving into music is what actually got me more interested in like Long Beach.
Yeah.
Like Snoop Dogg, obviously.
Snoop Dogg. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I was gonna ask you. So you heard about the Crips in Long Beach? Is Snoop Dogg the one that put you onto it, or did you hear it from any other Long Beach legends like Trey B, Goldie, like, or you just heard it from Snoop Dogg? Period.
To be honest, the first time I heard was probably Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg. I feel
I
it.
grew up in the Valley. I was probably 11 when I started listening to rap. And I think Ain't No Fun was probably on the top of that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
a vibe
you know,
forever.
you listen to that, then you start, hearing more Snoop Dogg shit. We're on the left side, all that. So it's like, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, that's probably how I heard about it. But then they got Complex Con. I started going to Complex Con, and that's how I experienced Long Beach, like by the ocean. I've never been to the east side. Should an outsider go to the east side with like unknowingly, or is it something that you should do cautiously or with?
You know what? I
knowledge?
think you should always kind of proceed with some sort of caution. It's not that it's a bad area of town, but it's more so they're already cautious of outsiders. You know what I'm saying? So they're already kind of cautious of you. So yes, you should proceed with caution. And I feel like just, wait to know somebody. Yeah, get to know somebody and then kind of venture through there a little bit, but don't just go being weird.
I'd be
You know what I'm
interested
saying?
in the music out there because I'm pretty sure, like you said, if that's like the gang center,
Yeah.
it's probably got a lot of street music and
It
artists
definitely
out there. So it's like that would be really interesting to kind of dive into from that aspect.
Yeah. No, you definitely could, but just
Yeah.
get a guide first.
Just get a
Just get a guide first. Make sure
You never
you
need a
get
guide.
permission.
Isn't that what you said?
I never need a guide.
Is that what it's called? A guide?
A guide. That's what
That's
You'll be
hilarious.
alright.
That is
But you know what? All the things that you said, like the convention center, like you buy the seat, it's very prevalent of what Long Beach is. You know what I'm saying? Because Long Beach is the very last affordable beach city, right? Because of it's the very last one. They're just trying it right now, but it's nicknamed Ghetto by the Sea because of like the other areas besides downtown. But the fact that you just like touched on the little centers that we have in other areas, it's very nice that you know about that too. But also know that hey, like it's very regulated. It shows like how everything can coincide. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's a certain gang attached to it doesn't mean it's always rowdy and active and like that. Like, it's still a cool city, and I want people to know that.
Yeah, it definitely has a cool vibe. It's like a movie every time I go there. You got like, like in the beginning of like a scene, you got people who walk by with like a boombox, like I have a great day.
That's normal.
Yeah.
I did not know that wasn't normal until I started like really venturing out of Long Beach. I'm like, oh, okay, so where's the random man walking down the street with music playing? Like, where is he at? Where is the random? I ain't even gonna say that. But there's this
Don't worry
different
about it. It's
whether people get offended. Okay, like where's the random like crackhead that gets to a life lesson on the corner? That happened to me a few times. A few times. Once for real, what did they tell you? What did they on game?
well, you asked me last year.
Okay.
We were comment, but I mean, home. Yeah, I'm not fucking home.
Ah. Okay. Good. Good to hear. Nah, like the very first time I got approached by, for again a lack of a better word, like a tweaker or crackhead, like when I was coming out of high school, they started going off. You don't know nothing about real Long Beach music, like really going in on that. Yes, very going in on that because, and my uncles kind of think this too. They think that Long Beach music now isn't as much of a statement as it was before. But my argument to that is, okay, like music in the '90s, yeah, they were putting this on the map, but now you really have to listen to like the music that Long Beach has to offer now. It's still the same feel, still has swagger, it's still repping what it's repping. It's the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just young people doing it who got a little bit more reach. I think that's where it kind of not necessarily the jealousy comes in, but the judgment comes in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Like, oh, when we had to do that, we only had 8
Yeah, we were passing out CDs and da da da, which is cool because that's actually something that I'm doing. Like I'm taking it back to those roots. Like for my EP, yeah, you have to because you have to be different. You have to be different out here, and again, stick to your roots. So when I was promoting like Seaside, I got some flyers. I went around my entire city and put them up so people know, like, damn, like this is the bunny. She coming out with Seaside. This shit look hard. Like my cover looks good. So I took it back to doing that. I really went ahead and got CDs made. Like just sticking to the roots. That's another reason why I'm different. I feel I'm not afraid to live in both eras or take from both eras. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I think that's important being unique and marketing your music. It's like you said, you gotta stand out, you gotta be different. And like I feel like that's really your vibe. You're really trying to stand out and be different.
Yeah, most definitely. Because it's just like, how else? First of all, there's no other way to be. You have to be different. You have to be you. But also, how else are you gonna get seen? Like, especially in this day and age in music. I want to kind of touch on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the climate of music nowadays. So the misconception is like everyone sounds the same. Mumble rap is still a thing. Nobody's really out here rapping. Nobody's really staying true to themselves. So I have to be the opposite of that. I have to stay true to myself. Again, I'm really out here rapping about things that not only I'm passionate about, but also things that I experience and just something different from the norm. You know what I'm saying? So today's music climate is a little bit interesting to me because there are a lot of people that sound the same. Do you agree or how do you?
Yeah, and the main thing that I it's not that there's anything wrong with being a stripper or anything like that, but there's other things out there for everyone, not only just like people of color. You know, like I think it's just important to preach a different message. Like how you're doing. You can still be a bad bitch doing your thing.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
No, you don't have to be selling yourself. You don't have to be pimping yourself out. Like, to me, like, a bad bitch is someone who stands on her own 2 feet. Yes, I'll definitely accept the Chanel bag, you know what I'm saying? But you're not going to get anything in exchange for it. Like, that should just be a gift. That's just something that you want to give me. You know what I'm saying? But to take it back to what you said, I'm guessing that you meant, like, are female rappers really promoting, like, being strippers and selling your bodies nowadays? Again, I gotta tell you, men need to look in the mirror with that.
No,
Because they're the first ones that started that whole message. Like, I remember being young, watching BET Uncut. Have you seen BET Uncut?
No.
You never seen BET Uncut? So basically, it's some late night shit, right? BET, they showing like music videos, but it's to where some people are naked in the video twerking. They're literally getting a credit card and swiping it down, booty cracks. Like, look up the tip drill video, y'all. You'll know what I'm talking about. Some people actually already know, but it's like you can't do that.
Tip drill.
It's on YouTube. You'll be amazed. But it was very much ratchicity. Very much a lot of ratchicity going on in that video. But it's like, you can't have that type of programming for 20 years and then all of a sudden when women start saying, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to take charge of my body.
That was a man who made that song?
Yes.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
This is like 20 years ago. BET Uncut, 20 years ago. Come on now, you know who Uncle Luke is.
Yeah.
What was he rapping about? What do all these rappers rap about? So
Same shit.
The same shit. So it's like, yeah, we could get on the women like all y'all rap about selling pussy and whoop, like all of this, but who started it? What if it's a response? Like, we trying to take back control.
Let me tell you this: is it the artist that pushed that out, or is it somebody else? Like the label, don't they have like a certain responsibility? Like I like that. Young Money, Cash Money.
Okay.
Cash Money, right? His stuff why am I blanking today? But his songs that he would rap about is basically like pimping, slapping fucking women in his tracks. So yeah, no, you have a point. So like the people who are pushing the music out, they are to blame. The people making it.
Yeah.
But so I guess the real question is, what are we gonna do about it? Because I agree with you where it's like we can talk about other stuff, and I feel like that's what I look for in my artists. They're pushing a completely different narrative. Like they're pushing stuff that I would also call authentic and like their truth. Yeah. And it's not like, how many rappers are really out there doing this shit?
Yeah, most definitely. Back to your question, what can we do about it? I know what I'm doing about it.
Yeah.
I'm being true to myself. I'm not rapping about those things. Like, I'm responding in the way of, okay, so you're going to talk about women like this? Well, this is how I'm going to talk about myself. This is how I'm going to talk about my life. Yeah, like, I'm changing the narrative, you know what I'm saying? So what we can do about it as consumers is start supporting music, like my music, that has a different narrative, that represents a different type of woman, you know what I'm saying? That's how we can kind of change it up. So it's like, do we continuously complain about what's being put out, or do we start supporting the artists that are putting out some different stuff, but it's not as catchy, or it's, like it has those labels on it, even though it's not that.
It's just like, it's not the song that I heard a million times before, I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, that's very much a thing, but I'm honestly...
Well, I feel like the radio has a lot to do with that. Like, you can push your music on the radio, and if they play it, that'll become... I think that's a really important aspect of it. Because I stopped listening to the radio right around Cardi B started getting on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't listen to music and drive and listen to a Cardi B song and be stuck in LA traffic. You feel me?
Why?
It's like, I think it might have to do with the example, it might have to do with her voice.
Okay.
The stuff that she's talking about, it's like when I'm stuck in traffic, that's the last thing I want to hear. Is this woman?
Yeah, no, I
Is this woman talk?
Well, look, wait until you get DaBunni on the radio. That's
Exactly.
all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait
So
till
if
you
they
get
be
DaBunni
playing
on the
more
radio.
positive shit, more like stuff that's like different,
A
I
voice
feel like
that you actually
people
like.
would actually listen to the radio. It'll get me back on the radio for sure.
Okay, for sure. I mean, no diss to Cardi because she has her own voice. She got
does.
her own style. She does what she does very well. But you're one of the consumers that I'm literally targeting.
Yup.
Because
you're expecting something more from the music.
Yeah. You expect something more from the music, and also I'm giving you something that you could really listen to over and over again. Because every time you listen, you're gonna catch a bar and be like, dang, what does she mean? Like, what does she mean by that? Does she mean this? It can be taken 3 different ways, like making you think. Still a good song, still catchy, but definitely barred up, and it's gonna expand your mind. I think that's kind of where my writing camp influence kind of comes in, like just expanding your mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I definitely understand. Like I heard, I know there was like some stuff going on, but I heard the album in its entirety. We actually had a thing in it. I kept telling him, play Seaside.
Seaside.
And we went to look for it. Wasn't there.
Oh yeah. So, well, that was today that you did that.
That was a while back. I brought it up. Yeah, the first time.
Right.
I don't mean to bring it up. It's in there, but
no,
it's like
But you were hurt.
I'm telling you,
But you were hurt.
Yeah.
That it wasn't there.
Exactly. I was hurt. Yeah, I definitely felt like a fan. I'm like, that. Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
Were you in the Seaside? No, I'm glad that you feel like that. I'm glad that
You putting me onto the lingo. I'm still tripping about the guy and shit.
But you still tripping on the guy? I didn't even know. See, that's another thing about Long Beach. There's so many things that I will say that I've heard my homies say, my homegirls, whatever, and I say it to other people, and they're like, "What do you mean by that? Like, what is that word? Like, where can I find that?" And I'm just like, "You don't know what whoop-de-whoop whoop is?" Like, and then I try to explain it. Then I try to explain it, and it's hard for me to explain because it's just, there's no, like, true definition behind it. It's just a feeling, it's a vibe. Like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. We got our own lingo, for sure.
What other word? You got
Long Beach lingo.
You got another iconic Long Beach lingo.
Ooh. Dang, no, you definitely put me on the spot because there's just so many, like, shit. I mean, I feel like this is kind of everywhere, but lit, that's one of them. You know that, I'm sure you know that. There's some that my homies say, but others might judge. Like, what is that? Because I went to college. It's low key a regional thing. I feel like, okay, I hate to get explicit with y'all, but the actual word, fellatio, right? Coming up in high school, you'll never guess what this shit was called. I'm sure you heard of Bob, right? Like Bob, like, oh, I'm about to get the Bob from 40, whatever, right? Have you heard of Bert? Have you heard of Bert? Bro, she just skirted me in the fucking science building. You know about it, you went to college. I just got the skirt from her, bruh. The science building, that shit was crazy. Like, no. Have you heard of Gert? G-E-R-P. Gert.
I wouldn't even spell it like that. I would spell it
Me too.
G-E-R-P.
Gert?
Gert.
Hey, that shit low-key sounds pretty bomb.
I can do some Gert right now.
That's
fire. No, it's not fire all the time. It's not fire all the time.
So not good.
No, Gert is good, but I'm just saying, depending on who you get it from, it's not fire all the time. I'm just saying.
And that's the T.
That's the T right there. Right there. So let me ask you this. I just basically put you onto Gert. I basically shouted out Long Beach Poly again, 500 building where people was getting it cracking. Where were people getting it cracking at your high school?
Well,
what building was it? I'm curious.
I wish I fucking knew. Because I would have been there.
This man was left out.
Yo,
no one
you
shared
see me,
it.
bro. You see me, bro. Like, nah. I was not. I didn't look like this. This is
What? This brand new?
Yeah, this brand new. You see, people who knew me then, they don't know me today.
Look.
This the glow up.
I don't know you, first of all. That's it.
I don't know you, and I feel that. But let me give a disclaimer really quick. I do not know about the science building from experience. I know about it through the grapevine, word of mouth. I had a lot of friends that was GERPing back in the day, so that's how I heard about the science building. 500. Just a disclaimer. I wasn't out here bopping like that.
No.
So that's one.
I was getting GERP in college, though.
You know what? Let me hold on real quick.
I'll tell you, high school, no way, dude. There's no possible way. No, they were not interested.
Really?
Fuck no.
I mean, honestly, I feel you. Like,
I was a motherfucker with glasses.
I still wear glasses too. Like, what are you talking about? But I feel it though.
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. Keep it real. But honestly, I wasn't getting down like that in high school either. Like, not to. I mean, this really DaBunni Unfiltered for real. But nah, I wasn't getting down like that in high school. Like, nah. I didn't start getting it cracking until college. Literally. I don't even think that makes me a lame. Maybe because I'm a woman, it don't make me a lame. But like, yeah, that's not what I was on. But I definitely had a lot of homies. Homegirls getting it cracking in the science building, freaking in the hallways during tutorial. It was wild.
There was a story about a girl. We used to call her Dominator.
Dominator?
Yeah.
The Gerbinator.
The Gerbinator.
She got the Gerbinator. But she was like, she had to switch schools because the entire football team was like
Really? Okay. And she switched schools? She didn't wear that as a badge of honor?
Nah.
Wow, no. Because I knew some girls, they was proud about that. They were like, bitch, I was down at Cherry Beach at the train, chewing that motherfucker. And I'm just like, girl, like, that's what you're doing. But then again, you have to understand, like, I hate to keep bringing it up. I went to poly. Like, there's a lot of, like, apparently there's a lot of crazy athletes that came out of there. I'm not saying that they were involved in this, but girls, some girls were young but trying to get chose. Like, I went to school with Juju Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls were trying to get chose. I'm not saying he was running trains. I'm not saying that.
Nah, but I understand that. It's like
you're
an elite athlete. It's like looking at a fucking Greek god or some shit.
You already knew, like, what they were going to be. So a lot of girls were, trying to go about it that way, which, unfortunately, I feel like, again, music may be to blame for that. I don't know. But
why am I so dumb? There's a woman out there baiting young athletes and, like, getting babies from them.
Are you talking about Brittany Renner? Listen, Brittany.
Yes.
Brittany. I'm not hating on you, sis. I'm not hating on you. I just don't know what to say.
I'm telling you, I hear all this. I hear it. I don't engage in a lot of this shit. But I hear that, and that shit blows my mind.
She got him for 18 years. But then again, we don't really know their life. Like, what if she really had feelings for dude? You know what I'm saying? Like.
But I don't know. Apparently, she writes a book on how to find dudes like this.
She did write a book a few years ago. She did. But, people grow. People evolve. That's probably not. It's not.
I write a book. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing if I write a book about it. You're going to write a book and you're going to stop what you're doing.
My good sis Brittany, I have no words. I have no words. I'm speechless. I'm not hating, but I am speechless. But guess where she got it from, though? You know about Superhead?
No.
Superhead? You never heard Superhead and know, like, old school rap songs? Lil Wayne, like, fucking loves her. Even better than Corinne. Like, you remember that line? Okay, so Corinne Stevens, nickname was Superhead because she was one of the biggest video vixens of the early 2000s, and she has some super head. So it's like she wrote a book on that. She was getting things paid for. Like, it's sad, but it's always kind of been.
So that's why head is
in
so
the industry.
Her. She popularized it.
She most definitely.
Her name
did.
is Superhead.
Superhead, and she has a book, but it just. That's
you guys
another
know
thing.
about this, or is she putting y'all on too? Okay.
You don't know about Superhead?
See,
Okay.
this is the shit we need to know. Superhead.
You do need to know about this, but you also need to hear this and think, damn, like, is that what the industry And I kind of had to think about it too, like as a female rapper, is this the industry that I'm going into? And it most definitely is, but I think that I went ahead and I set a precedent. Like, I continue to set, like, a standard.
Disruptor.
I'm a disruptor.
Yeah, you're disrupting the status quo. I feel like I'm the same way, you know? Like, you're like, I ain't about to fuck you for no track.
Oh,
like,
no.
Just take my money, dog.
Like, no, take my money and sign this contract.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
about. Like, exactly. Go ahead and sign the dotted line. It's nothing like that over here. And I feel like it really helps, like, again, I already carry a strong presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the smaller side. I'm a little thing, but I carry a strong presence. Like, men already kind of know not to fuck with me in that way.
100%.
But
You kept this podcast going another 25 minutes.
oh, is that? I mean, I'm trying to get you the views, baby. What? Nah, I know. But it also helps that, like, my manager, again, shout out to Young. He right over there. Y'all don't see him, but he over there looking fly as usual. But my manager, AP Youngin, he really helps me, like, navigate everything as far as, like, he not navigate, but he deters men from getting creepy with me. Because unlike
he cares about you.
Yeah, he cares about me,
Yeah.
but like unlike other like managers or like team leaders, things like that, he's young, he's Afro Latinx, like he's a male, you know what I'm saying? So they already kind of know, damn, like we really can't fuck with her because look who she has with her. Like he's a powerful presence himself, you know what I'm saying? So
like a boss.
yeah, oh yeah, he's a boss. Look, somebody should pull out your camera, but bosses roll with bosses, you feel me? So that's
facts.
Matter of fact, shout out to the Last Dragons. You know, that's my collective that he actually started. Be some dragons out here. Like, I'm already unfuckwithable in my mind, but he definitely helps me, again, navigate, deter those people from me. But, again, but it's also very important for women going into this industry not to be oblivious, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Like, not to be oblivious. And that's something that I had to learn really quick, because it's like, men might come up to you and they're like, oh, I want to work, and, you know, I got this and that for you, but you kind of have to be able to read the vibe, read the energy. Are they trying to, like, touch you? Like, move away, like, really stand your ground. Like, women, we need to stand our ground, because just like men are out here rapping and they get the respect, it's a little harder for us to get the respect on top, so don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't just put yourself out there like that. Like, of course, if you're a flirty type of female and that's how you get down, that's how you like to do business, okay, do that. But do that with some caution. Do that with some care. Because you don't want to be labeled as the girl who's just going to give it up for a track. And then what you do that for? Sorry, what did you say?
So with some dignity.
Yeah, have some dignity. Exactly,
Yes.
have some dignity.
And self-respect.
Your
body is a temple.
Yeah, but that goes for men as well. Like, you know, everyone, your body is a temple, but women, it's more so about if you're going into this music industry, it is your career. It is your passion. You already know that, so you need to treat it as such. Don't give any man the opportunity to fuck shit up for you. Don't give any man the opportunity. Don't give any man that power. Pussy is power. I hate to tell y'all that, but I'm sure you already know. Pussy is power, so why are you giving your power away? That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't be oblivious. Have a good team, good, strong team. Also, start off with dignity. Start off with the presence like, look, I'm here to work and that's it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So you don't end up in those creepy rooms or get nicknamed Superhead or having to make a tell-all book like Brittany Renner, or even, you know, just getting an 18-year check going. You don't need to do all that. Be true to your artistry.
Kids are such a drag, in my opinion.
You said they a drag?
Yeah, I'm not ready to be a father, if I'm being honest.
I feel you. Honestly, the only thing I'm ready to mother is my career. Point blank, period. Like, that's my baby. This is my baby.
We're inside my baby. That sounds gross.
We are.
I don't know. You just took it to a whole... I don't know. When you said that, it just took me to some, like, Rick and Morty shit. Like, I don't even know. Like,
shout out to Rick and Morty.
Shout out to Rick and Morty. Shout out to... What's the other one? Have you seen it? What's that one we be watching, Young? With the aliens?
Yeah.
Made by the same creator?
I know exactly what show you're talking about,
dude,
but I don't know what it's
Look
called.
it up, please.
They got a blob.
Yeah, they got a blob that be doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
He be doing some weird
And
shit.
they got that wall of the shrunken humans.
Yes, what that shit is crazy. But you know what?
Those fuckers are wild.
They are wild, but it shows the true human nature. That's what I think the purpose of like that whole little segment is, to really show like what the basis of a human is, which is supposed to be an animal.
Solar opposites.
Solar opposites. Thank you. So speaking of like the base of a human and just us being animalistic, do you feel like you hear that like come across music sometimes, or in like what ways? If you do hear it,
Like, do we sound primal?
yeah, do we sound primal in the way that we engage?
Because I always think about like why humans exist, and like the main thing that I can think of is like to procreate, to have babies.
Okay.
And so like I feel like when people make music, they're doing that to appeal to a mate, or in a man's sense, right? Like they're trying to make music so girls like them.
That's
And
a
they're
good
trying
point.
to get women. That's what I think. A
That's-
lot of people do that shit to get women.
That's smart.
And
Yeah.
money. But
Acceptance.
I think a lot of it has to do.
Okay, I feel that. As far as like when I think of primal and lyrics, I kind of start to think about like people killing each other over territory.
Yeah, that also.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's very
Almost
very
like
basic of humans.
senseless violence in their lyrics. It's almost like it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, no, it can definitely be too much sometimes. It could definitely be a lot. But how do you feel knowing that some people rap about that, but they haven't actually like lived it or been around it? How do you
I have
feel?
to ask you a question. Because
Yeah.
this is my opinion, and I don't really vocalize this opinion a lot because it's controversial. But I think 21 Savage is probably one of the biggest.
Why do you say that?
He doesn't seem authentic.
Okay.
Like, I think he's trying, and he might be like an industry pawn to like push the lifestyle because of the way he looks and his style. But it's hard for me to believe that this man is killing.
I mean,
Does he look like a killer to you guys?
you never know what a killer looks like nowadays, though. Because, again, they used to have face tats, but now anybody could be having a face tat. So it's just like you never know who's really a killer.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
I'm
feel
not
what
saying
you're
I want to
saying, though.
find out. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
okay.
I'm not saying I want to find
Yeah.
out, but all I'm saying is, it's like,
Yeah.
he's one of the prime examples of, like, damn, if he's really murdering people, like, why is he still out there? That's the only, that is my biggest argument. If all he raps about is killing people, then why the fuck is he still out here?
Why is he out
Yeah,
here?
because-
Because he don't get caught.
Because that's the
Woo!
biggest, no,
Because
but
he
how
don't
can you
get-
get caught if you're sitting here rapping about it and saying you're doing it?
He's a third party. He's a third party. He's probably telling people to do it. So that doesn't mean just
Yeah,
because
but telling
he's not
someone
pulling
to
the
do
trigger.
it, telling someone to do it is not the same as doing it.
Yeah,
The
okay.
guy who you hire to pull the trigger, that dude is a real killer.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? He's a real killer.
But at what point, okay, because we know this, we know that there are some rappers, I'm not specifically saying 21 Savage, but we know that there are some rappers that are cappers, like they don't really live that life. But at one point, as the consumer, are we like, you know what, I'm just here to enjoy the art.
That's
I
what
know
I have
they
to
not
do
really-
too.
you know?
With 21 Savage and other artists, but it's like
Mhm.
I enjoy it. Like Numb,
Who's that?
that's 21 Savage, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about an artist. Okay, so you talking about the
that's
song
my
now.
jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
that's the art, but you
that's
still
the art, but
question
that's
your
about
head.
money. But the thing is murder. I don't know. That's like carnal sin. That's like
Yeah, I know.
that's like fucked up.
I know. So do you feel like people are going against their morals
I
sometimes?
mean, you
listening
want
to
to know
certain
what I
music?
think?
Yeah.
You want to know my truth?
I want to know your truth, yeah.
And it sounds like Kanye shit, but the devil is building an army. Yeah,
Damn.
on some real shit. Like if you believe in God, obviously it's pretty easy. I'm a believer, so I think God exists, the devil exists. The devil's building an army to try to change our perception, our way of life, and really bring on to this like dark wave of sex, violence, and all this shit.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you, but that's where individualism comes in, and being able to stand strong within self and not be programmed. That's where decalcifying your pineal gland comes in.
No,
We getting kind of deep, but that's where that comes in. You know what
I
I'm saying?
definitely have opened up my eyes, and I feel like there's a source, and there's a start and an end. There's a duality, a light and a darkness. You don't know cold if you've never been hot. You don't know hot if you've never been cold.
Yes.
You know? So it's just like, it's only obvious that that's how everything in nature is, the universe, and things like that. It's like, okay, has to be the same spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, most
And,
definitely.
you know, there's scripture, like, not even just Bibles, like, literally the stories are there.
Yeah.
Written by ancient people. So, I don't know.
I got a question for you.
I don't know.
Okay.
You think TK did it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Now, see,
You over
we
here
not
driving
about
the
to speak on
conversation
we
over there.
not about to speak on that. We not about to speak on that. Leave that man
Is he
alone.
out?
Fuck
No,
no.
You know who's out though?
SPM's coming out.
But do you know what's out though? Seaside on all platforms. Check it out.
I like that.
Seaside is out on all
And then
platforms.
when's the EP party again?
Okay, so the EP party is this Friday,
Yeah.
August 13th, Friday the 13th. If you're not scurry, come out. All right, it's at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. $5 tickets. One ticket gets you one wristband gets you a ticket for the raffle for some DaBunni merch, some Seaside merch. Also comes with one free drink. Just come out, drink, vibe, see what Long Beach is like, see what we have to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit,
And
come
where's
out
it
and
at?
listen to Seaside.
Where's it at?
You know what? It's on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue.
Perfect.
The actual, right? You see? Change. But the actual address, I can't pinpoint that for you right now. But again, just go to my page at DaBunni, DaBunni. The flyer's on there. It's on my story. It's on my flyers tab. You can literally find it so easy. Come out to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you coming through, right?
I'm gonna be there.
Okay, get some of that Long Beach weather or what? Listen to your favorite EP ever or what?
Support my new best friend. Over here.
Hey, new best friend, bad bitch coming out the west, okay? DaBunni.
Is that how we ending it?
You done?
Y'all want to give a little outro?
Well, you know, this was an awesome episode. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for
This was
having
dope. I
me.
hope you enjoyed it. It was really cool to get all of that info from you. You really put me on.
I put you on to the GERP. The GERP. You about to get some GERP tonight.
The GERPinator.
I bet you. He's going to get it from somebody. Some woman out there is going to GERP him down tonight. Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah, man, that's it.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Alright, yo. I'm Adjacent MF. She is DaBunni.
DaBunni.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night.
Have a good night. Peace.